Yeah. So, I just finished watching Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, and holy hell, some of the best stunts that I've ever seen in my entire life. And wow, Tom Cruise being a complete lunatic, of course, jumping out of airplanes, sort of like flying between them. Oh my god, like seriously, the action is once again absolutely on point. Sorry, zoom in there. Yeah, so I went in there actually kind of forgetting what happened with the last movie, and then sort of remembering because they do a very nice recap, but not kind of a recap. They do a lot of sort of montages to the past because this is a series of movies that's been going for a very, very long time, which is great. They've been really, really fun. I would say this is the second or third best of the series. I would say the third one, Ghosts or something like that, was the best. And then this one, sorry, there's a whole bunch of shit happening in the car park here. Make sure I don't get knocked over. Yeah, so this I would say is the third best of it. The action, though, I would say is probably the best. It's insane. Like, it's really absolutely mental. Some of the stuff that he does underwater, because he did it in the last movie, he did underwater stuff where he held his breath for like 6 or 7 minutes. This one he does kind of the same thing. He has, gear on. And he's inside a sort of submarine that's been rolling, and the water keeps shifting. It's incredible. The directing is tight. So well done. The soundtrack is great too. The homages, as I mentioned briefly, are really good too, as far as mentioning all the other movies. There's some real sad, poignant moments in this too. Like, I sort of welled up. I was like, damn, what? Not going to give any spoilers, of course. So yes, this was a real blast. I mean, I would say it's a long run time. I think it's 2 hours 44 minutes. Of that, I would say half is action, and really good action too. Not that sort of nonsense that some shows do. The action, like the hitting, the punching and stuff like that, is intense as hell. Hayley Atwell is phenomenal. Again, reprising a role with whatever her character's name is. Tom Cruise, as I mentioned, is brilliant, and there's a little bit of banter, there's a little bit of fun in between the killings. I mean, at the very beginning, the opening sort of has a lot of bludgeoning, and Hayley Atwell's character is just staring at him killing these two people, and she's just aghast with like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, he's killing bad people, so it's fine. So yeah, this movie is a lot of fun. I'm really hoping it's going to do better than the first, or not the first, but the first part of this film. And the first part of this movie didn't do very well because I think it was Deadpool and Wolverine came out at the same time, or just a few weeks after. And so, yeah, this is also purported to be a $400 million movie, which would make it the most expensive movie ever made. Now, that would mean that they would have to recoup about, this is just going on average, double that, 800 million. And I think what I was reading earlier today was that the best they've ever done, which I think was Ghosts, whatever the hell the full title is, was 780 million on that movie. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I hope it does, because it's a really good film. It's fun. You can see the passion in there. You can see Tom Cruise throwing himself around in so many ways. It's worthy of doing well at the box office, and maybe a very, very good end. I did say it till the very end. There were no post-credit scenes, so don't bother sitting and wasting 15 minutes of your life or 10 minutes of your life to see that. Okay, so the negatives. There were some real cliche American fucking moments. I'm not going to lie. Like the whole, oh my, he did it, the son of a bitch did it. There was a couple of moments that I cringed so goddamn hard. I was like, really? This is like CW level cringe fest stuff going on here. What? There were also a few moments where the story just stopped with certain people. You have an entire scene, slight spoilers, entire scene taking place in a cold location in the Arctic or where the hell, and the characters that are there disappear and suddenly we focus on Hayley and some other person. You're like, why aren't they there? Where are they? What's happened to them? And this does happen throughout. So the story, I must say, was a bit messy. The overall drive, of course, is still there, but a lot of the elements were incredibly messy. They just meandered off and then sort of were picked up later. Characters that you thought might be rather ill suddenly reappear, and that was a bit like sloppy, as I said. But yeah, this was fun. This is a brilliant action movie, brilliant special effects, brilliant yeah, a really good time out. So to me, this is a 9 out of 10. Watch it if you've enjoyed any of the other Mission Impossible movies.